Good evening. I'm Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, we tackle the issues, we clarify matters, and we get on point. Tensions boil over at the Senate after members of the minority bloc walked out of plenary. This followed heated debates over a proposal to amend the rules to allow senators to join sessions and cast their votes remotely. At least one majority senator says they will continue to pursue the proposed changes. And how does the minority plan to respond? And can tensions in the Senate still be resolved? Let's get on point with Senator Panfilo Lacson. Senator, good to have you again. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Yeah, good evening, Pinky, and to the viewers as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me also.
Sir, after yesterday's walkout, ano po ang inyong napagkasunduan with the minority senators?
Well, after the walkout and after the adjournment, we met in the office of Senator Subiri, and we talked about adapting to whatever situation will occur on Monday. There are several scenarios that we are assuming that will happen, that will develop. So we'll take it from there.
So kumbaga nakaplano na kayo ng option A, B, C, D, E?
Yes, just like yesterday, that's what we did. Although hastily planned because we were surprised na si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano biglang nag-distribute ng documents, tigi-tigi sa kami, containing the motion, the amendments na sinabit na motion ni Senator Marcoleta last Monday, to amend the rules. We weren't expecting that because it was referred to the Committee on Rules, and what we were anticipating was that the Committee on Rules would be constituted with members of the minority also being members.
Yeah.
But it did not happen. So we were surprised na nag-distribute na lang siya ng papel containing the two amendments introduced by or proposed by Senator Marcoleta. So from there, we hastily planned what we would do next. But because at that time we were counting the senators inside the hall, we were lacking two. We are 11, but at that time, Senator Tulfo and Senator Lapid were not around.
Opo.
But we were also counting the other side, the majority bloc. There were 11 because Senator Cheese and Senator Bato were not around. So we adjusted whatever would happen that afternoon. But unexpectedly, they wanted to, railroad because we were questioning the rules, the procedure that we should follow. That's why I had hastily pulled out a copy of the Journal of May 11 when that motion was introduced. And clear enough, it was really referred. And it was no less than the Senate President who referred it to the Committee on Rules. And this was validated during my interpellation by Senator Villanueva. Sinabi niya, yes, because I asked about the status of the motion. And Senator Villanueva, the acting majority leader, indeed confirmed or validated that it was referred to the committee. And from there on, I started my interpellation.
So it was really referred to the Committee on Rules. But who's the chairman of the Committee on Rules? Meron ho bang chairman yan, sir?
Wala pa, hindi pa na-constitute.
Yes.
Kasi si Senator Tito Soto would know because automatically, being the minority leader, he's an ex officio member.
Yeah.
He need not be elected. Kami, whoever will be representing the minority bloc would be elected on the floor. Of course, formalities lang na may election. But, hindi namin nakalain. Bakit hindi nag-form? I think they're maintaining the position of the majority leader open. Parang ito yung carrot na dinadanggel nila from anyone from the minority to join them.
Because
in fact, it was offered
to Senator JV.
Initially, it was offered to Senator JV.
Opo.
But he declined.
Right. As he said on the floor. So I want to get into the meat of this, pero may mga rules po kayo na ina-identify dito. I think it was Section 24. Tapos meron ding provisions, 136.
136, yeah.
I'm not gonna go into, kasi hindi naman po namin alam yan. Ganito na lang po,
Oo.
Senator. So, ang sinabi po sa inyo, itong motion of Senator Marcoleta to allow voting and participation remotely was already referred to the Committee on Rules. Just a basic question, sir. Can that be referred to the Committee on Rules without any leader or any chairman yet? Does that normally happen?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes,
that's
it can be
regular.
referred to the Committee on Rules, and then the organization of the Committee on Rules could follow.
Okay.
But since there's a motion or a resolution for that matter, or any bill, it should first be referred to a committee. And since the motion or the amendment introduced by Senator Marcoleta involves amending the rules, then necessarily it should be referred to the Committee on Rules. Ang problema, na-refer doon pero biglang nilabas nila, parang pinull out. So yun ang hindi namin mapayagan because ang rules, pag na-refer na sa committee, ang jurisdiction is in the committee. No, it's with the committee, not in the plenary yet.
Yes.
Pero
yes.
kung walang referral, tama yung sinasabi nilang 136. Kasi two rules of the Senate would apply depending on the situation. Ang first situation, kung na-refer sa committee, hindi mo pwedeng i-apply yung 136 because yung 136, walang referral nga yun.
Pero kung hindi po, sorry sir, kung hindi po na-refer ito, pwede pong mag-apply si 136?
Pwede.
I see.
Yeah. Kasi walang jurisdiction pa yung committee.
And
parang
this is...
pagkasabit ng motion, deliberate ka agad sa floor.
Opo, and this was the 136 being cited by SP Alan Peter Cayetano. Tama ho, sir?
Tama yun.
Okay.
Na hindi namin matanggap kasi hindi yun na nag-a-apply. Ang nag-a-apply section 20, Rule 24 kasi nga, na-refer na.
Got it, sir. Okay, so it seems simple, but it got very complicated. So sabi nyo, you met after the walkout Tuesday, pero sabi nyo, in a way, you kind of anticipated this, tama ho ba? Because ito po yung binigay na po sa inyo, isa-isa, itong papel galing kay SP Alan na tinatawag ni Senator Erwin Tulfo na I think yung ginamit niya pong salita ay pinamudmud during in plenary. Yun po yung kanyang ginamit na salita, which SP Alan was saying it's unparliamentary.
Yeah.
But anyway, sir, so when you, sabi nyo, napag-usapan nyo po ito, so you knew there could be this possibility that it would be taken up at plenary?
Yeah, only after we resume session. Remember, we had a long suspension, no? Nag-recess kami to talk about the impeachment schedule, impeachment trial schedule, and other matters. After that, they referred to the office of SP Alan. Nag-caucus sila doon. And it took them hours before they came out to resume the session that afternoon. Okay. Late na kami nag-resume Yun, upon resumption, nakaredy na yung mga papel na sabihin na natin, borrowing Senator Erwin's words, pinamudbod sa amin isa-isa. When we looked at the papers or the document, nakita namin ito na nga yung amendments. So doon na kami nagduda. So we started counting. Ilan yung nasa floor, anong possibilities.
Yeah.
So ang usapan namin ni Senator Tito, sabi ko, mauna na ako. I-question ko muna yung propriety o yung regularity ng i-discuss ito based on our rules. Sabi niya, sige, mauna ka na and then we will start strategizing. Ang strategy, now I can share it with you. May fallback position kami because nung nagbilang kami na 11 sila, ang number 12 na maiwanan sa floor would be Tito Sen. Kung 12, ang aming majority number to constitute a quorum is 13 or was 13 at that time, yes. And Senator Bato was not around. Wala rin Senator Chi. So 11, pang number 12 si Tito Sen. So clearly, unless ma-recall nila si Senator Chi at pumunta doon, then wala, no win situation. Catch 22 kami. Kasi ang fallback position ni Tito Sen would be implemented or executed. Meaning, nandun siya, magiging number 13 siya, so mayroong quorum. So he cannot question the quorum at saka hindi siya makapag-adjourn.
Got it.
So what he would do was to vote in favor of the motion because under our rules, we have 2 session days to move for reconsideration. If if you have voted in favor of a motion, then authorized ka under our rules within 2 session days na mag-move for reconsideration.
I
If
see.
you had you
Voted against
the motion, hindi ka pa makapag-move for reconsideration.
Yeah. Parang wala kang karapatan.
Fight another day kami.
Ah.
Kung nangyari yon, naging 13 sila, including Tito Sen, magboboto siya in favor.
Yeah, got
so
it.
on Monday, he would move for reconsideration. Fight another day kami nun.
Yeah, so dalawa pala talaga yung nakita niyong strategy dito. Either to call, ano ho ba tawag doon, to adjourn because of lack of quorum dahil
Yes.
kailangan po ng 13. It's a simple majority. Kaya nagbibilang po nun si Senator Migs eh. Nakita po sa video. If that didn't work, yun po yung sinabi niyong option B that Senator Soto will vote in favor of that to be able to question it for a reconsideration within 2 days. No? Sir, ilang araw na lang ho kayo sa next week? Do you still have until Wednesday or is it just Monday, Tuesday?
Until Wednesday.
Until Wednesday,
So
and then
we have
Sinidie.
three session days left before Sinidie.
Okay. A question, sir. Do you have personally a problem with this motion itself, or sir, the process by which it was brought to the plenary? Obviously, you question that, but yung motion itself to vote and participate remotely, do you have a problem with that, sir?
My real concern is the process or procedure not being followed or the rules not being followed. That's my primary concern. Because we are a deliberative body, we're governed by the rules of the Senate. And if we don't follow the rules of the Senate, that's our Bible eh. Pag hindi namin sinunod yun, wala na, chaotic na kami. Because what I've learned sa military school, sa Command and General Staff Course namin, yung conflict nag-arise, number 1, kung walang rules. Number 2, merong rules pero hindi na-explain properly. Number 3, merong rules pero hindi naintindihan. Yun, conflict will surely arise. So, kung sa situation namin, meron kaming rules at naintindihan namin yung rules, at ang fourth pala is if the rules are not followed. Mm-hmm. So, yung number 5 situation na mag-create ng conflict, present yesterday sa session hall. So, I was primarily concerned sa kanila namin i-tackle ko yung merits o yung pros and cons ng ma-amend yung rules namin. Because under the present rules, alam na rin nyo ito na during pagka may force majeure lang, saka mayroong national emergency, namin pinapayagan yung teleconferencing.
Right. But Senator, also to be clear about this, the rules can be changed as long as there is a majority.
Yes, definitely. Okay. And there's a process. Once na ma-adapt yung amendment ng rules, may publication pa yan. Ipapublish pa yan eh.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. We need to take a very short break. We'll continue our discussion with Senator Panfilo Lacson when we return. Stay tuned. This is On Point. Welcome back to On Point. Still with us, Senator Panfilo Lacson. Sir, balikan ko lang po yung sinabi niyong pwede naman talagang palitan yung rules basta tamang proseso. Sabihin po natin na naging tama po o magiging tama ang proseso or acceptable to everyone. To be able to adopt that rule is you need 13 senators to confirm that.
Voting in favor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm presupposing, sir, just hypothetically, I'm just thinking that if the 11 stick together, the 11 minority, and ang 12 po ngayon ay majority, kailangan po the magic number will be 13 to be able to adopt a new rule or to...
Not necessarily.
Okay, how does it work, sir?
Okay. Yung 13 is to elect a new Senate President. Yung 12, depending on the quorum, yung presence sa floor, it could be 12 and assuming that we'll be left with 22. No? Again, hypothetical.
Opo.
Assuming that Senator Jinggoy would be issued a warrant of arrest, say, on Friday, because according to Ombudsman Remulla, he's supposed to have signed already the information to be filed on Friday morning. Okay. So pag na-i-refer na sa Sandigan Bayan yon, give or take, siguro 24 to 48 hours, malamang sa hindi, unless makwas yung, o kaya ma-reject yung probable cause yung findings ng ombudsman, which, by the way, hindi na probable cause ngayon eh. Reasonable certainty of conviction. Kinaas pa yung threshold. Okay. So, assuming na na-issue ng warrant, so minus Bato and minus Dinggoy, they would be left with 11.
Okay.
So, 11 and 11 ito sa floor. Now, assuming that Senator, again, hypothetical, we're not praying for this, hypothetical, if after 2 weeks, Senator Villanueva will be issued also a warrant of arrest, that would leave them with 10 in the majority and 11 in the minority. Because we are confident that we will stick together. Tinagana namin sa Bato yan. And we have solidified because of all these incidents, these events in the plenary, nagkaroon kami ng banding, ika nga, yung kaming 11, para bang all or nothing kami, kailangang fresh start, and we chose Senator Sherwin Gatchalian to be the elected Senate President, come what may. If some of those from the majority would cross over to the minority, assuming, halimbawa, dalawa yung lumipat, Kasi ang universe naman namin small eh. Pinky, Hindi kami pwedeng humugot sa labas. We're confined to the 23 or 24. So hanggang dyan lang kami. So dyan lang kami magbibilang. So we're hoping na merong, alam mo na, because of the pressure from civil society groups. And mind you, Pinky, hindi na mga troll yung nagsasalita ngayon. Hindi na mga trolls yung nagpo-post. Hindi na trolls yung nagmi-media. Organic na ito. We've heard of the, civil society, Makati Business Club,
right.
Mayors for Good Governance, etc., etc. So, hopefully, kung meron doong maka-enlighten the population, civil society, meron silang mahikayat, makonvince na lumipat, and magkaroon kami ng dalawa, we can change the Senate President.
Yeah.
Kung isa lang yung lumipat, so magiging 12-11 in our favor. No.
12.
Yeah, 12-11.
Yeah.
Kung mawawalan silang dalawa, 11 sila, magiging 12 kami, di ba? Magiging
10.
10 and 12.
You're right.
Kasi kung may lilipat sa aming isa. Kung walang lilipat at merong dalawang mawala sa 13 nila, so yun yung 11 and 11. Kung tatlo yung mawala, walang lilipat, we will be the majority because that would be 11 and 10. Kasi kung tatlo kung dalawa pa yung mawala, kasi wala na nga si Bato. So out of 21, kasi tatlo yung incapacitated, physically incapacitated, figuratively speaking, na hindi makaka-attend. So we will be the majority
11.
bloc.
Okay. But
maski hindi kami sa amin yung Senate President, Pinky, sorry
Yeah, actually, I understand that, sir. Sorry, sir.
Kami we will dominate the
floor.
committees.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we can elect the chairpersons of the committees.
pwedeng hindi nyo man mapalitan ang Senate leadership, pwede pong magpalit ng Senate committee chairmanships?
We can reorganize.
I see.
We can move to reorganize or declare all committee chairmanships vacant. And then we will elect the new chairman.
Got it. Okay, I didn't know that. But okay, balikan ko lang po yung itong motion na to. Kailan ho mananalo ang any motion that is put on the floor, no matter how many you are, pero may absent? Does it call for, let's say there are 20 people in plenary, to be able to adopt a measure, you need a simple majority of 20, that would mean 10 plus 1, 11?
Yes, 11.
So
that is correct.
Let me get to my point then. So what if for example the 12 majority and the 11 minority show up on Monday, you will still need, tama ho ba, 13 to adopt a new measure?
No, not necessarily. Kasi kung present kami doon, merong quorum. So
Opo.
majority lang ng quorum ang kailangan to adopt or approve a motion or to disapprove.
But a majority is what, sir? All those present plus 1? 50%
Yeah,
plus
all
1?
those present na may quorum yung simple majority na nasa quorum. Say,
Let's
walang
say
nag-walk out,
23.
hindi kami nag-walk out. Yeah, 23. So that would be what? 12 would be enough.
I see. 12 would be
Kaya ano
enough.
nangyari no? Kaya nag-require ng 13 because nag-quorum call si Tito Sen. Kung
Yeah.
hindi kinuwestiyon ni Tito Sen yung quorum, masusunod na quorum doon, yung roll call nung nag-open kami ng session.
Okay. Because I was thinking
Yeah.
that, I don't know, i-boycott nyo po yung, kasi sinasabi nyo, meron kayo option A, B, C, D, E. I was just thinking that if the 11 don't show up on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, ang matitira po sa floor will be 12.
Yes.
What happens then?
But nobody will question the quorum.
I see.
Kaya namin iniwanan, purposely,
Tito Sen.
iniwanan namin si Tito Sen
Got
para
it.
siya yung magkukwestiyon ng quorum. Otherwise, pag wala nag-question ng quorum, ang valid na, ang recognized sa quorum, nung nag-roll call kami ng 3 o'clock.
Right. Which was questioned by Senator Marcoleta because nung sinasabi po ni Senator Soto that I move to adjourn, let's look at the quorum, magbilang po tayo. Sinabi po ni Senator Marcoleta, sandali lang, hindi ba nagbilangan na tayo, meron na tayong quorum nung nag-umpisa tayo, whether it was 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. And then I remember Senator Soto basically saying, that, this takes precedence. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, ang problema kay Senator Marcoleta, nagdudunong-dunungan, hindi naman siya nagbabasa. Had he read the rules of the Senate, alam niya na hindi pwede, hindi debatable kasi yung motion to adjourn pagka nag-ask ng quorum. Kung hindi inas yung quorum, valid yung quorum ng 3 o'clock. Ini-invoke niya pati, no, he even went beyond by saying na hindi valid yung walkout kasi nga counted sila nung nag-roll call. So he was rebutted by Senator Soto. Sabi sa kanya, kaya nga ako nag-quorum call at saka nag-motion to adjourn. Dahil nga, kulang na tayo rito.
Yeah.
Parang, you know, so gano'n ang, yun ang ano ni Tito Sen. Kasi 11 lang sila pang number 12 lang si ano. Kung hindi tumawag nag-ask ng quorum call si Tito Sen, valid yung roll call
Right.
quorum.
I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
And Tito Sen had to explain to him because he really, I don't know if he understands it now, but even, you know, when he interpolated Senator Risa, na medyo condescending pa yung dating niya. Ininsulto niya pa na walang legal background. Alam mo sinasite niya? Meron daw, kasi parang akin to a general law na hindi pwedeng i-amend ang special law. That is correct. That's as far as laws are concerned, mga Republic Act. Halimbawa, yung GAA cannot amend special laws like Universal Healthcare Act and so forth. Ano? Ginawa yun sa 2025
but does that
budget.
apply in the rules of the Senate, sir?
No, because we have no general and special rules. We only have one rules of the Senate.
Okay.
Kaya nagtataka ko, saan niya hinugot yung itong rule so and so, it's just a special rule. This Section 24 is a general rule, and Section 24 cannot prevail over Rule 136. That's a lot of BS. Hindi niya naintindihan sinasabi niya.
That's why...
At ginawa niya pang-insulto kay Senator Risa.
Yeah. Ang sinabi po niya, without giving meaning to anything, mahirap kasi kung wala po tayong legal background dito. Kaya dito na po tumayo si Senator Erwin Tulfo at nagsagutan na po. Hindi naman nagsagutan, but they were both speaking in the same tone na hindi na po medyo hindi na maintindihan. That's why you had a...
Even if he prepays it without giving meaning to anything, but there's only one meaning eh. Hindi ka abogado, wala kang karapat, wala kang legal background, kaya makinig ka sa akin. Yun dating nun eh. Kaya nag-react si Senator Erwin.
Yeah, but sir, 16 kayong walang legal background.
Yeah, inisulto niya lahat yung non-lawyers dun eh.
Sabi niyo po on your social media account, in a condescending tone, a colleague who is a lawyer took issue with Senator Ontiveros' lack of legal background. I have a simple message. Kayo na po magsabi.
Idiomatic yun eh. Hindi naka-address sa kanya. Di ba, parang si Bill Clinton, it's the economy stupid. Parang kasabihan niya na sinasabi mong ito yung clear na na way to do it. Parang ganon.
Okay.
Hindi ito yung stupid, not in a literal, not the literal meaning of stupid. I want to clarify that.
It's not directed to Senator Marcoleta.
Well, it's an expression.
Yeah.
Na yung stupid doon is that does not carry its literal meaning na stupid.
Yeah. All right. So, sir, what is your plan on Monday?
Well, different scenarios, ano. Assuming na merong, sinabi ko na kanina, kung may mag-crossover na isa, that would be 12 against 11.
Okay.
And then kung may makulong, that would leave them with 10. At kami, 11. Di ba?
Sir, okay.
So, yun ang ibig ko sabihin.
Quickly,
may mga scenarios. Kung hindi mangyari yon, then it could be a repeat. Pagka hindi nila dinaan sa committee and rules, we will insist that naka-refer na sa rules yan, i-constitute natin yung committee and rules, i-discuss natin doon, saka nyo kami talunin. Anyway, majority naman sila sa committee on rules. Pwede nila kaming talunin doon, magpirma lahat yung majority ng members, and the majority members would belong to the majority bloc. And then report it out on the floor, mag-deliberation kami doon, mag-interpellation, mag-amendment, and so forth and so on. Yun ang proper way. That's according to our rules. Doon, may papasa rin nila yon. Pero wag yung ganitong railroaded.
Opo, meron hubang chance because I saw Senator Miggs and Senator Loren Legarda leaving the plenary hand in hand or elbow to elbow, nag-uusap po sila. Maaari ho kayang si Senator Loren ang lumipat?
I don't
in
want
the
to
realm
speculate.
of possibilities.
Kasi biniro lang namin siya eh. Dinala siya ni Senator Miggs doon sa office niya. Nandun kami lahat. And then we uploaded her entrance. Para bang, ang message namin sa kanya, let bygones be bygones. We are your natural ally. So if ever you change your mind and you get quote-unquote enlightened, you're welcome back. Parang that's a welcome back reception that we gave her. Pero wala naman siyang sinabi. Na sabi niya, yes, we will be friends and so forth and so on. I was fair this afternoon. Ganun lang. So nothing was really
nothing was committed.
Completely established. Yeah.
I wish we had more time, sir, but we gotta go. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Yeah.
Senator
Sige,
Panfilo Lacson. Sir, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's On Point. Join us again tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. here on BNC, the Billionaire News Channel. I'm Pinky Webb. Thank you for watching.